Can you introduce yourself to the camera?
Hello.
What's your name?
Hadley.
Hadley what?
Hamilton Patricia.
Close.
Hadley Patricia Hamilton.
There we go. And what is the name of this beauty company?
Hadley Beauty Co.
Woohoo! After you? Are you the one?
Yeah.
Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in. If you're new to my channel, my name is Meghan Hamilton. I am a professional makeup artist and an esthetician. I also own a makeup lounge and beauty bar here in Vancouver, Washington called glambeauty.bar, and I have recently launched my brand new very own makeup brush collection. So that's what this video is all about. The line is called the Hadley Beauty Company. So here's a beautiful, you can see the little brushes peeking out. I'm so excited. It's a 15 makeup brush collection. So I wanted to create a collection with the everyday woman or man in mind. I wanted something that was easy. I wanted something that was pretty and soft and really did what it says it was gonna do. So whether you're someone that likes to take 5 minutes on your makeup all the way up to 45 minutes. I get asked often about my own makeup, and what you're seeing right now really and truly is something that I do every day. I'm kind of all or nothing. I'll do this or I'll do like almost nothing. So I realize it's extra, like I'm extra, I get that. But I wanted to show you the full technique. You can see how I do my makeup, and then you can pick and choose what applies to you. I don't think that every woman every day is doing this look, like I get that. So I want you to just look at how I use the brushes, where I put the color, that kind of stuff. You can kind of see how each brush is meant to be used. You might be wondering where I got the name from, and you will see plenty of clips of my adorable 5-year-old scattered throughout this video. Your brushes. What do you think about your brushes?
Well, the name that's on my name.
Yeah.
Do you know how to spell my name? Hadley.
I just wanted to create something that was powerful, empowering, special, and something that I could take that made me feel good, but then was a gift for her for the future too. So that's where that came from. The great thing about makeup brushes is that they take a lot of the guesswork out. So many times women feel insecure or like they don't quite know what they're doing with makeup, and brushes are the foundation that makes everything easier. So that's why I'm starting with brushes. I hope you enjoy. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them below, and thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Bye guys. You're gonna help me?
Yes. And I'm going to give you the brushes you need.
Thank you so much. Okay guys, let's get started. So the best way to have pretty, beautiful skin is to make sure you're properly hydrated. And so in addition to my moisturizer, I'm adding my Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base, which is working as a primer, and on to brush number 13. So I like to use this brush to prime my eyes. I'm not really going to go over each product individually that I'm using because it's more about the concept rather than specific products, but find a primer that works well, is smooth, and then I take brush number 7, and I like to dip it in a little translucent and just buff that all over the primer because it just creates a smooth, clean surface for the rest of your shadow to go down. Now, brush number 6 is my favorite. Start every single makeup look with this brush. So it's carving out a really pretty crease, but it also helps diffuse the color beautifully. So if you've watched my videos in the past, you know how I feel about blending, but this is kind of your first step. This is laying the groundwork for everything else. We're carving out our crease, and then as that color diffuses throughout the brush and it's not as concentrated, you can start to move it up a little bit higher towards your brow bone, and that's what creates kind of that sunset beautiful effect where we don't have really harsh lines creating, you know, like a really weird C on your eye. And this is brush number 9. So we're moving on to our lids. I love this brush because it's small enough to get right into the corner there and do the detail work, but it's big enough that it's not like taking an obnoxious amount of time to cover up your lid area. And then I always go back to brush number 6. You're gonna see me do this a ton and just blend. I'm going over where the two colors meet and just sort of making that line seamless. Brush number 11 here. I love this brush. You can see it has a great angle to it, so it gets right into the socket of your eye. Like once you use this brush, it's hard to go back to other brushes because it just creates the perfect shape without a lot of work for you. So that's the whole point of getting good brushes and finding stuff that works for you, is that it takes a lot of the time and the energy and the effort out of it, and you're just picking the colors that you like. So I did kind of a chocolatey, it has a little bit of a warm undertone, which is, you know, what I'll gravitate towards always, like I said, and just putting that right in the outer third, taking brush number 6 again, going over the two. You really can't blend too much. People think they're going to wipe their makeup off, and you're really not going to. So brush number 8, I'm taking a cranberry shade, and I'm just creating kind of a bridge between that lid color, that really light frosty color, and then the color that we did on the outer third. So this is sort of creating a smooth transition from one area to the next. And now this is my brush that I use. You'll see me use this twice throughout the video, and I'm showing you both eyes for the cat eye because, you know, I'm a cat eye lover. I do a cat eye almost every day, and I just think this brush makes it so easy. It's small enough that it creates the right amount. It just makes the angle easy. Everything is easy about this process. So you'll see me, I kind of twist and turn the brush depending on where I'm putting it in my waterline there, and then I do a line however strong I want the angle to be for the cat eye out there, and then I'll just connect the two and bring it right forward and fill in the middle, just like a little coloring book. Just like when you were little, you practice this a few times, and it's like the easiest thing you've ever done. Moving on to mascara. A little smooch from the Hadley girl herself, and on to foundation. So this brush coming up next is probably one of my favorite brushes, brush number 4. I love a flat top kabuki for foundation. So I knew I wanted to have this in my line because you just buff everything in. See how I'm just kind of like pushing and buffing little swipes. You'll get kind of in a pattern, and it is so like easy to do, and you're just buffing, moving, grooving, and if you want to build up coverage anywhere, then you can just add a little additional product and then almost push the brush into your skin. You're kind of bouncing it on top of the skin rather than swiping it when you want to build up more. But I love it because it just looks seriously like airbrushed, flawless, and beautiful with very minimal effort, which I'm all about. So as you can see, I'm just creating a triangle of concealer under my eye that's going to help everything stay light, bright, beautiful, and awake. So you always want to do kind of that triangular motion, and then I'm going to take brush number 10 here, and that just helps smooth and buff all of that in so that we're moving the concealer and the foundation into one product, but you're not getting that harsh ridge or that harsh line where the two products meet. You're just going to help push that in. This is a synthetic brush, so it helps in that process. And then you'll see me take brush number 4 again, and I'm just going to pounce that right over the areas that we did concealer to make sure everything's blended. Back to good old brush number 7. I like to take a smaller detailer brush like this and set my under eye. So anywhere that I put that concealer specifically is where I like to take a smaller brush, because anytime you have a smaller brush, it's just going to add it's a more concentrated amount of product that you're putting down. And then I'll take brush number 1, which is so soft and wonderful and feels like butter on your skin, and then I just take my translucent and set everything else. I like to do all the work really with my liquid foundation, and then I set with a translucent. So we're back to good old brush number 14. I have to have 2 of these brushes. I keep one for my eyeliner and then one for my brows. I love, love, love. I have used this color from MAC forever. That was Coquette. And I've seriously had this brow shade forever because it's ashy enough that it looks pretty, but it really builds up so you can get a strong, dramatic brow, which is what I personally like. And even if you don't love a dramatic brow, I do think brows are super important that you should be doing every day. So just keep that in mind. And now we're on to brush number 3. I absolutely love this brush for my bronzing. So I'm doing a really, really easy contour, nothing structured, nothing too crazy, but I love this brush because it just gives the right amount of coverage, and I absolutely recommend this step in addition to your blush. I think this is one of the reasons why I get compliments on my skin, why people think I look healthier or tanner than I do. You can see I'm buffing out my double chin there. It's just like the best step, and this brush creates the most beautiful lines without being harsh. And now we're going to brush number 2. This is my favorite blush brush. It's really soft and movable, which I like because it's not going to add too much blush at once. If you ever have those blushes that are like super concentrated in color and you're like, ooh, hi, there's a stripe on my face, this will never do that for you. So brush number 15, I'm just doing a little in the waterline and then going on to brush number 12. I love this to buff in my under eye. So I did that gel liner right on my waterline there, and I love this step because you think about it like putting your foundation on, you set it with powder. It's sort of like buffing your under eye there, does the same thing, and then you can kind of blow out and diffuse the product depending on what your eye shape is and how dramatic you want to go, but I just take that cranberry color underneath, and then a little bit you'll see right in the crease there once everything's complete, just to make it as dramatic as I want it to be, which is usually pretty dramatic, let's be honest. Okay, so buffing number 4 again, I just like to make sure I have no harsh lines. You really can't do these steps too often. And then we're going to take brush number 5 for a beautiful glowy highlight. This makes my dry skin feel like it looks like it has a little bit more life to it. And this product just really puts everything in the right spot. It doesn't look like it's sitting on your skin. It looks kind of like a part of your skin, which I love. And now I'm moving on to lips. So this kind of look is fun because you can kind of do whatever you want. So I'm using my very favorite liquid lips. I get asked about lipsticks a lot, and Jeffree Star liquid lips are by far what I live, breathe, and eat for. And now I'm just customizing it a little bit with my own lipstick on top. And that is the final look, you guys. This is the look I created. I hope you like it, and thank you so much for watching. You look beautiful already, even without this makeup, right?
Mm-hmm. Everybody does.
Mm-hmm. You're right. But sometimes it's just fun to play with makeup, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want to tell the people?
Well, they are the greatest people in the world, and they are the best,
Okay.
and they are never naughty.
Oh, all the people that are watching this are never naughty?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't know about that, but we'll see. What kind of makeup look are you going for?
I want a mermaid face.
Oh, can we just do something a little bit more casual than a mermaid? Just like a little bit more everyday, like snow day kind of look?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Well, I would like to put makeup on you, please.
Okay.
This one?
Well, that's not really blush. That's a highlighter, but all right. We'll see how this goes. Mm-hmm. Wowza. I'm gonna be
The other
shiny.
side
Okay.
with a different one.
Oh, okay.
La 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 la. Cause we all spend time when it's snowing. La 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 la. It's the best to stay home with your mommy and daddy. Ba la la la. And now let's add some pink.
Okay. Maybe just put pink right here because I still have to film the beginning of this and I want to look like I know what I'm talking about a little bit. What's the key when someone's doing your makeup? Holding still
Yeah.
and trusting the professional. Do we like that one too?
Yeah.
Totally.
But like, where?
Mm-hmm. Like it's kind of high. Kind of high.
Hold on.
Okay. Control freak. This is hard for me. Okay. Ooh, I like the way you're holding your neck. It's very regal. That's too high. Put it on my cheek. Like, see where my cheek is a circle kind of looking at?
Maybe like.
Maybe.
Yeah, looks pretty.
Okay, not that far down. Don't do such big strokes. Okay, just little.
Okay.
Little. Nailed it. All done?
Yes. Enjoy video. Subscribe new.
What? What was the last thing you said?
Subscribe new for another channels of us. Me, Hadley, and Meghan together.
Are you telling people to subscribe? Yeah?
Bye.
Oh, bye.